I've got a super exciting side quest today. I was invited to attend the Canadian International Auto Show, I believe is the official name of it, to check out the media day. This is the media night. Basically, all the media is invited to check out the show before it actually opens. I'm really excited, and the reason I'm going is because there's a Lego display there. I actually went last year, and it was really fun. It was really cool to check it out. There is going to be a life-size Lego car there. I think there is going to be a presentation from the designer of the car, and quite possibly a Lego make and take event, and a bunch of other Lego related things, including possibly like a showcase room and maybe even a store. I don't remember exactly all the things that the press release said, but I'm super excited. I am going to go check that out now. I love doing anything media day related or any like influencer events and stuff like that. They're always so much fun, so let's head there now. Because I'm going to the auto show, I figured I'd wear my Ford jacket here. I don't ever show what I'm wearing, but I just thought this was a cool opportunity, and I really like this coat, so pretty excited, and I'm just calling my Uber now. I've been trying to call it for like 5 minutes, but the Uber app is updating and it won't download. I'm getting so frustrated. I have to re-download it even. Check out my media pass here as well. That's pretty awesome. Hey there. All right, cool. I'm just arriving to the convention center here. All right, I've got to go down and register now. But check it out. I can already see the cars. All right, I am off to find the Lego booth now. Looks like there's lots of really cool things here. Oh, check out the Ghostbusters car here. This is really cool. Oh, check out this car. That's awesome. Whoa, okay. I see the Lego display over here. All right, so here's the first part of the Lego booth. So right here, we've got this pretty cool display here for the Build Your Own Ride. This is actually built by the Master Model Builder at the Legoland Discovery Center, but it's this pretty cool display right here. We've got like a mountain back here. You can see there's like a windy road where the cars are actually driving up. It's pretty cool because it is like full of a bunch of Lego trees and stuff as well, which looks pretty awesome. Of course, we've got a couple cars here. A lot of these are the Speed Champions or some of the new 2026 Lego sets, which is neat. We've got like a monster truck right here, a bunch of spectators watching all the monster truck action happen. Of course, lots of rock work, which is neat. Over here, we've got one of the new Coast Guard ships, which is really cool, as well as like this waterfall. And you can even see on the inside of the rock here, we've got like some miners and stuff doing their thing. But pretty cool build. Again, as I mentioned, this is from the Legoland Discovery Center Master Model Builder, which is sick. And then of course that is on this big background here. There's a huge Lego logo hanging from the ceiling, which is cool. This says Build Your Dream Ride. Click room, and we've got one of the Speed Champions cars right there, or a couple of the Speed Champions cars actually, even like a little plane there. And the main display is over here for Legos. Right here, it looks like of course we have the pit shop. This is hilarious. Instead of calling it a playroom, they called it a play room. I love that. And then the actual CADILLAC right here, which I'm really excited about that because they are going to be doing a presentation on that in just like 15 or so minutes. Check out this really cool Las Vegas Lego sign right here. You can see the sign has actually been recreated out of Lego bricks with a pretty neat background. All right, so here we have a fact sheet for the Lego CADILLAC right here. So it's a snap a pic, and don't forget to share it with Lego Canada. We've got an image of the actual CADILLAC, and you can see all the information about it. So it was inspired by the iconic 1950s Cadillac Fleetwood, which is really cool. And this is of course a life-size Lego creation. It was made to debut at the 2025 Las Vegas Grand Prix, where it became one of the event's standout attractions. It served as the official cool-down car, transporting the top 3 finishers from the track to the podium at the Bellagio fountain, which is really neat. Here's some stats on the actual model itself. It was constructed from 418,000 plus Lego bricks, including 123,000 pink pieces, nearly 4,000 hours of design time, and it's got fully functional headlights, taillights, turn signals, and hazard lights, and a bunch of other really cool facts there as well. This is definitely really cool. I cannot wait to make a video on this. Oh, this is pretty cool. They've got a video playing here that shows a lot of the behind the scenes about how this model was actually constructed. All right, so as you guys saw, the Lego presentation was pretty cool. I got to see the designer actually talk about the model. I then got to sit in the car, which was super hyped. So I've got a bunch of photos of that. I took a quick little video as well for the short form. So of course, if you guys want to check out the full short form I did, make sure you do that on my YouTube, my TikTok, and my Instagram channel. Super excited about that. But yeah, it was a really cool presentation. It's a very cool car. And obviously there are a lot of other really cool things here at the auto show. I unfortunately don't have time to explore them all today, but I think my media pass gets me in for another day, maybe on one of the public days, and I would definitely love to come back just because there's so much cool things happening here. And as I said, I didn't even get a chance to even come close to seeing it all. But it's always really fun checking out the Canadian International Auto Show. Highly recommend it if you are in the area and you ever get a chance to, because it is super cool. Obviously, I'm not a huge car guy, but I do love Lego cars, so I would definitely not miss this. And if you are even not interested in cars, there's still lots of really cool things here to see. If you're in the Toronto area, or even if you're not, it is worth the trek. Oh, cool. Looks like like YouTube has a booth here at the auto show as well. There's only one YouTube and it looks like a little lounge or something that's going to be set up. Pretty neat. Also today I got some packages in the mail from Amazon, which I'm super hyped about. I hinted about these I think yesterday or in the BrickLInk vlog, but it's containing about half the Lego sets that I ordered for a BrickLInk part out. But I'm also excited because it does have something else in it. I need an X-Acto knife. But I'm also excited because there is something else in it as well. I don't know in which box, but this is something I need for content creation because I'm so sick of not having it. But all right, let's open this first box here. All right, like I said, we've got some Speed Champions right here, which is super exciting. This one here is set number 77250. I ordered 6 copies of them, but 3 of them are in this box. Oh, what the heck? This is kind of confusing. Okay. I also ordered this set right here. I got 2 boxes and I ordered 2 different orders in 2 different Amazon accounts, but one of them's not supposed to be here till Sunday. So I kind of expected that like 3 of one set would be in this box and then 3 of the other set would be in this box. But I see they actually included all 6 copies or all 3 copies of each set, so 6 copies total in that box. So maybe this one came early. I have no idea now. I'm confused. This video is going to be confusing. But this one is set number 77245, which is exciting. So this one is the Aston Martin right here. So now I'm like, oh my gosh, what the heck is in this box? Honestly, it must be the order that wasn't supposed to come until Sunday, which is crazy. I have 2 Amazon accounts because there's a limit of 3 sets per account. So I have one with Prime, so that's why it was going to come in one day, and then the other one is not Prime, so I just expected it to come Sunday. But boom, okay, sweet. It looks like all the sets came today, which is super hype, which means I can start on the part out even sooner than I was going to. But you guys can see there, we've got 6 copies of the MoneyGram set, and then 6 copies of this one. I'm shocked that this one came today, so that's super exciting. Very happy about that. We'll never complain about something coming early. But this is the other thing that I mentioned that I picked up. This is a screen for my iPhone. This is it's going to be like a way to be able to see what I'm recording. So sometimes I use the phone, that I'm filming on right now. I'll use it for filming short forms and stuff like that. However, I can't ever see what I'm filming because I use the back camera. It's really annoying and sometimes I'm not in frame. So I have this now, which is going to be really good and actually can just like clip on the back of the, I don't know why I did that, but it can clip on the back of the iPhone and I'll be able to see everything. So super hyped about this haul. I've been working on building the Lego grand piano here tonight, which I'm super hyped about. I'm finally making really good progress on it. You guys can see that is right there, and I'm just working on all the keys right now. I cannot wait to calculate exactly how long this is taking me to build because I feel like I've been working on it for days now. It's been weeks actually since I've been working on it, but it's like hours and hours and hours and hours and hours of building. But it's getting fun now that I'm spending less time looking for parts and more time actually building. I'm happy about that. And in a little bit of a rare twist of events tonight, I'm actually planning to stay home, which is super hyped. I admit, I like to go out on the weekends. I like to see my friends. I like to do stuff, but it's a pretty quiet weekend right now. Like the weather kind of sucks and I just don't have any plans. And I'm like, that is awesome. So I'm planning not to do anything. I'm planning not to leave the house tonight. I just want to work in here in the Lego room and see what I get up to. Sheesh, okay, I'm making really good progress tonight on the piano here. I've just been like grinding it out and just building away, and it's going really well, so I'm excited about that. I moved on from doing the piano build, and I'm actually over here now just doing some BrickLInk part out, and I just thought it was kind of funny because I opened up this set right here, and the first 3 boxes that I opened up were all paper bags, and then the 4th box I opened up was plastic bags, and I'm just like, what the heck? I don't know why that is. I don't know what the rhyme or reason is. I've still got 2 more of the set to open up, so it's going to be interesting to just kind of see if they're plastic or paper or not. But yeah, I don't know how Lego kind of decides which ones they're going to put in the set or not. It is now 1:42 a.m., but I have finished the grand piano here. So I did more of my part out over here. I actually finished the part out. I forgot to talk about that in the vlog here. But then before I went to bed, I was like, you know what? Let me finish up the grand piano tonight so I can maybe tomorrow film the rest of that video so I could begin editing it or something like that. I think that would be pretty cool. But I also was just kind of on a roll today, and it was pretty fun to actually get on a roll and get working on this one. So very excited that that's been built now. What a huge set. Can't wait to share more of my thoughts about that one in the video. And then I think it's going to have to live over here because I have no idea where else in the Lego room that it could possibly live because the room is pretty full. What's up, guys? Today I've been in the Lego room just doing some Lego building. I just finished building this little Valentine's Day set right here, of course, because it is Valentine's Valentine's Day. This was a gift with purchase earlier this year in January, and I just opened it up the other day, actually, so I'm excited to build that. I thought this was kind of funny, and I called it out on my Instagram stories, but this is the first time I've ever seen a gift with purchase come with a QR code there. That has, like, never happened before. Normally, these sets do not come with a QR code, so honestly, that is pretty wild, but happy to have built that set. And now I'm just trying to put away a lot of the Lego that I picked up while I was at Atlanta BrickCon. I'm kind of proud of myself for getting it put away so quickly, but I'm working on a sorting vlog while I do that, and I've already actually got a lot of it put away, including, oh, that's the wrong drawer, but including a bunch of the cool Lego customs that I got here. So very excited about all these. Can't wait to use them in a future Lego City update. And then right now I'm just working on putting a few of the other things away, some of the other parts, and trying to hang up some of these minifigures on the minifigure wall here. I just went to the dollar store real quick today to pick up a couple things, and I did find some cool new poly bags. This one right here is the Hot Rod car, which is pretty awesome. I've never seen this one before. Also got this Easter one, this little Easter bunny. This one's set number 30716. It's literally called Cute Easter Bunny, and it's very, I think there's another poly bag of the same name, but it is a little bit different. And then the real reason I wanted to go is I wanted to get some clothespins, just because the other night when I was adding some more minifigures to my minifigure wall up here, I did run out of clothespins. I thought I had more, but I could not find them, so I wanted to buy these. And then I also bought this pack of like 8 little pieces, like these containers here, because of, where did I put them? Oh, of the plastic ABS pellets that I got at Atlanta BrickCon. I didn't know where to put them, so I figured I'd get one of these little storage containers and put them in there. Today is Lunar New Year, so I figured I would do a little Lego building. I am going to be building the Trotting Lantern set right here, which is set number 80116. Super excited for this one. I literally just opened it up, and I'm going to be filming a speed build of it. All right, I have been in the Lego room tonight, just working away on a couple things, which has been great. You guys can see the Lego room is a huge mess right now. Absolutely no surprise. Earlier today, I had some meetings that I just had to listen to, so I was working on building this Star Wars brickhead set right here, which is pretty cool. I don't remember which one it's called, but you can read it there. So I got a few of them done. Didn't quite get everything done just because I had to go back to work, but happy with the progress there. Can't remember if I showed you guys this, but earlier in the week I was doing some more BrickLInk part out, so I just haven't actually taken these back to the BrickLInk room yet, but you can see all the boxes are sitting there. My desk over here is incredibly messy. I just have so much to put away. My laptop's out, minifigs are out. I filmed a ton of videos yesterday, so that's why I didn't update the vlog. I actually was just like filming content for the other channels and stuff like that. I've got this set to build, which I'm excited to build. Might work on that a little bit tonight, not too sure yet. Also just finished filming a couple other videos now about the Lego City sets and how they've gotten, you know, way too expensive. I just filmed an alternate thumbnail for a video that I'm working on, which I'm super hyped about. So I used this model team set. I needed that there. I did get a package in the mail today from Lego Shop at Home, or technically BrickLInk. So that is super exciting. It is the BrickLInk Off-Road Adventure set right here. So film the intro to opening that up. You know, that video is probably not going to go live for quite a while though, just because I've got a lot of content scheduled for the next couple weeks, and I don't know when I'm going to get to building that, but happy with everything that's going on here. Of course, I would like to tidy up the Lego room a little bit more, just because it is a little messy. Sometime this weekend, ideally, maybe this weekend, I want to film the outro, or the remaining portion of the grand piano video, just because I want to get that done, and I have to just review the footage and stuff like that, because I don't remember where I left off, but super hyped about that one there, and yeah, just tidying up the Lego room is the ultimate goal, but we'll see how much I can get done. I am going out a little bit later, so I don't have a ton of time. All right, so the Lego room isn't perfectly spotless, but it is definitely much better than it was. I continued working on building this set a little bit more. I cleaned up some of the floor, stacked the boxes at least for the ones I have to break down, and yeah, it's looking a little bit better in here. Definitely not perfect, but it is a start, and that's all for me today. Whoa, check it out, you guys. I just finished building this gift with purchase right here, which I'm super hyped about. This one is the Flying Moon car, I believe it's called. I just built it, and I filmed a short form video, which I'm excited. Very cool car. Honestly, the thinnest Lego car I've ever seen, and of course, it comes with the base for it as well. And I was making a video because I was like, is this set worth it or not? Because it was like $25 worth of Lego VIP points. But I think it's pretty cool. Do I think it's $25 worth? No, but I think it's pretty special because it is Lego Ideas, and I'm not regretting spending that $25 on it, because I do think it's really cool. I think it could have been $15, $20 or something like that, but I don't mind paying $25 for it, considering I feel like you would have had to spend almost $200 to get this as a gift with purchase. So when you compare it like that, it's not too bad. But yeah, it's a pretty cool little set. I could not wait to put it on display in my Lego room. Tonight I had a nice little night here in the Lego room. I got to make some videos and work on the Lego City, which was really awesome. awesome. So the video I made was actually of the ending part of the grand piano. I finished building that a couple weeks ago now, but just never filmed the outro because I had to edit all the footage that I had because I didn't remember where I left off in that filming process. So now the outro's done, imported all the footage, and I'll probably try and edit that maybe Friday evening or something like that, depending on whenever I get a little time. So finished filming that, which was good, and then had to do another thumbnail pick for a short form video. So that's why the table over here is like this, but I'm happy because it's actually pretty clean over here. Everything is, you know, kind of deconstructed. Obviously the treadmill's not in the right spot, but life is good there, all is well. Then, like I mentioned over here, I was working on the Lego City, so I actually redid a bunch of the park here, which is cool. You guys can watch the Lego City update to learn a little bit more about that, but you can see a little sneak preview, and I did some work over here as well. And I bought these sets, of course, which I have to build, and I'm not going to build them tonight because I'm kind of tired and I want to go to bed a little bit earlier, but I've got these two sets right here, which are awesome, so maybe I'll build those tomorrow night or something, or Friday as well, like who really knows, and get those added into the Lego City. And then I've got to see what the city update's like, because I think I've been filming for probably about like 10 minutes or so now, maybe like I would say maybe 7-8 minutes of footage, so I have to see how much I can do because I want to work on this building right here, but ideally I'd like to do that in its own like standalone Lego City update, just because it's going to be such a big update and I don't want to make it a two-parter. So I might have to figure out what I need to do also in the city update now that's a little bit smaller that I can do towards the end of this update, so I have a full video. But happy with how the city's looking. It's looking really good, and as I said, I cannot wait to start building the skyscraper right over here because that is going to look so good in the Lego City. My apologies. It has been a few days now since I last checked in on the vlog, and by a few days I mean several days, but it is Tuesday now. Basically what I've been up to is this weekend my family came to visit, so I wasn't really in the Lego room on Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. On Sunday, of course, it was March 1st, so I did actually go to the Lego store for the March 1st Lego releases, which was really awesome. I went there in the early evening, late afternoon, early evening. I actually bought three things total, 2 Pick-a-Brick boxes and the upscaled Lego astronaut, which is really exciting. As you can see, I do have the set right down here, which is awesome. So then after going to the Lego store, I came home here and I just like filmed the rest of that video, and then I worked on editing it today. Yesterday I was so busy I did not have the time to do anything, so that's why that video was delayed a little bit. So then I edited it today, just finished uploading it, and now I'm here in the Lego room. It's already almost 11 o'clock at night, so I'm not going to spend too much time in here today. I forgot I did yesterday during one of my meetings, I did actually sort some Lego pieces, which is great. I sorted these for my BrickLInk store, so you'll be able to see that in the BrickLInk vlog, but that is obviously one of the Pick-a-Brick boxes that I got yesterday. I'm very excited about this. My dad actually brought me this weekend. This is a headband magnifier with an LED light. I saw he had one of these in his workshop, and I was like, oh my gosh, this would be so cool for Lego. And then he saw that this one on sale at a store he shops at, and he goes, I'ma buy Brad that. And I'm super excited. It's going to look so dorky, but I think it is going to be really helpful for trying to like identify Lego pieces. Sometimes it's so hard to see the little number on the bottom and stuff like that. So it's one of those cool little things that you're going to use it once in a while, but when you do use it, it's going to be super helpful. So very excited about that. As I said, I think it is absolutely hilarious. But like I mentioned, the rest of the night, I'll probably try and see if I can list these parts on the BrickLInk store. Of course, I just finished doing a bunch of the edits and stuff like that. And like I previously mentioned as well, I have some orders to pack here in the BrickLInk room. So I did a part out last week where I actually got a lot of the set put away, which is great. I do have a few pieces left, and it's pretty easy to put all these parts away. So I will probably just do that when I'm in a meeting or something like that, or just talking to my friends on Discord. So it'll be pretty chill to do that. So I'm going to set these off to the side for now, just so I can actually do the order packing here. So I'll open up my laptop and figure out how many orders I need to pack, because I don't remember how many it is. So with that, you guys, thank you so much for checking out today's vlog, the behind the scenes of everything I'm doing here in my Lego operations. I really hope you did enjoy, and if you did, of course, please don't forget to leave a like, comment, and of course subscribe, and stay tuned because I've got lots more vlogs coming very soon. And of course, if you guys want to see everything that I talked about here in the video today, make sure you check out all my other social media pages, my main channel, and TikTok, Instagram, all that great stuff. You are not going to want to miss it. So thanks again, everybody, for watching, and I will see you all here in the next video.